Ciao, my name is Alessandro and we're solving the Exit Advent Calendar, the Missing Hollywood Star version, so the 2024 version, and today we're gonna be solving the Day 2 riddle. If you've missed the previous episodes, don't worry because you can catch them at the link showing right now at the top right corner. You just click on that, you're gonna find the playlist with all the episodes. I really hope it's not gonna be as challenging as the one from yesterday, but now let's dive right in. And here we are ready to dive into the second day, 2nd of December. You are still looking curiously at the numerous film roll-filled shelves when you suddenly hear a crackle and hear muffled voices through a loudspeaker. Blast! Got no light on set 4. What if our star is there? I can fix it from here. Okay, understood. Someone has to press the switch in the tech room, otherwise we'll all be sitting here in the dark. Hello? You call, facing the loudspeaker. Can you hear me? There's another crackle and the connection seems to cut off. You sigh. Why is it so difficult to talk to anyone? Obviously, there are people here somewhere. So why don't they show themselves? You suppress a shudder. Perhaps they weren't film people at all? Maybe that was the voices of the kidnappers of the film star? In which case it would be obviously why they were hiding. Do they know that you are here? Did they just hear your call? You tell yourself to be a little more cautious until you know what on earth is going on here. Still, the voice was right about one thing. Someone has to sort out the lights. A flashlight and some emergency lighting in the archives are simply not enough. Beyond the archive, everything is pitch black. If you want to find the missing star, you will need to be able to see something, even if that might also play in the hands of the kidnappers. You need to find the tech room. Please turn the page. So, I can tear out this page and we can look at the back side. Behind the last shelf, you find what you were looking for. Lo and behold, the code that you found while stacking the rows of film opens the door for you. There is a note on the inner door of the tech room. To make the lights work, you must check all 72 fuses and mark off the incorrect ones. The symbols on the cards will help you. Then look out for the red main circuit breaker because it tells you exactly where you should look for the code. Code, middle, large, small. Now open door 2, behind you will find 4 riddle cards, A1 to 4. Now, the first thing I notice is that those symbols are the same symbols that I have here. So the circuit, the power button, the light bulb, and the, what is this? The plug. Okay, so this is important probably. So now let's open door 2 and let's see what is behind it. And we have indeed 42 riddle cards, and that's basically it. Now this is interesting because we have the 4 symbols that we saw before, and they are also marked with colors: yellow, blue, green, and black. Now let's look at them one by one. So for example, this is the first row, and I can see the first row and the first row corresponds here. So this is correct. But the second row is completely wrong here because it should be square, moon, star. So that's not correct. This is correct. So it is, how is this called? I don't know, diamond, YL, that works. Moon, star, moon. So this moon is completely wrong. Then we have, I hope you can see it, triangle, diamond, plus, also that is wrong. And then we have the last one, which is LY circle, so the L is wrong. So it told us to mark off the incorrect ones, so let's go ahead and do it. I didn't do it, but I just wanted to have a first look. So this is wrong, this one, this is wrong, this is wrong, okay, and that is the first one. Now let's repeat the process for the other 2. For the other 3 actually. So this is the power row, and this is wrong, 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 correct, wrong. Then we have correct, correct, correct. Then we have correct, wrong, wrong. Then let's move on, and we have wrong, correct, correct. And then we have the last one, which is correct, wrong, wrong. Okay, I hope this is gonna spell some sort of code at some point. Third row, this is correct, 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 perfect. Wrong, 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 okay. Then we have correct, correct, correct. Then we have correct, correct, correct. Then we have wrong, wrong, wrong. And then we have correct, correct, correct. Okay. Then the last one, we have wrong, wrong, wrong. Then we have wrong, correct, wrong. Then we have correct, correct, correct. Then we have wrong, wrong, correct. And then we have correct, correct, wrong. And the last one we have is wrong, wrong, correct. Okay, so this is what we have, and these are the 4 cards. I don't know if they make any... Do they spell anything? I don't think so. But this is what we have at the moment. You can't really see where I marked and where I didn't mark, right? It's okay, it's perfect, it's exactly what I wanted. No, just joking. So this says, to make the lights work, you must check all 72 fuses and mark off the incorrect ones, and I did that. The symbols on the cards will help you. Then look out for the red main circuit breaker, because it tells you exactly where you should look for the code. So, here, code, middle, large, small. And what does that mean? Help! Oh, you know what I'm thinking? That these two have like top lines and these two have bottom lines. So what if I did something like this? Would this help us? This is like a Y. This is like, no, that doesn't work. Maybe I should mark these off a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so here we have the colored cards. It took me only like 45 minutes. Also, we need to still look inside the room, because I think I noticed something very interesting. So let's have a look inside the room. So as you can see, it's probably telling us how do we need to stack the cards so that we can actually understand the code. So it needs to be black and yellow at the top and green and blue at the bottom. So let's do that. So black and yellow at the top, and then green and blue at the bottom. Okay, so do we see a number? We don't see a number, it just says exit, doesn't it? It literally just says exit. And as a reminder, this says, to make the lights work, you must check all 72 fuses and mark off the incorrect ones. The symbols on the cards will help you. Then look out for the red main circuit breaker, because it tells you exactly where you should look for the code. Code, middle, large, small. Do we need to look at the box somewhere? Probably. Aha! Found it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's an 8 there at the end of the T, and that's exactly where it was hinting me with the red circuit. So there's an 8 there. Aha! Found the second one. Here in the first advent calendar booklet, in the storybook, there's a 1, so we have 8 and 1 so far, and now I just need to check the other 15,000 exit, and now I just need to find the third one. Okay, and here is the third one. It is on the side of the box and it is a 4. So we have a 8, 1, 4. Now let's solve this riddle. So the riddle tells us code middle, large, small, so it's 4, 8, 1. Okay, now before checking if this code is actually correct, I want to remind you that if you want to make me happy, I would be insanely grateful, extremely happy if you could leave a like to this video, subscribe to my channel especially, and maybe even activate notifications for when I post more videos so that you're not gonna lose all the other episodes of this series. Thank you very much if you choose to do so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's take our decoder and let's input 4, 8, 1. Now let's flip it and we have, so from day 2 we need to go down, then right, then up, and we should have diamond, Y, moon. And that's exactly what we have here. So we found our day 3 and we solved the riddle. So let's mark it as day 3. Great. So this was day 2, and now you can understand why for day 1 I was looking at the box so much, because I know sometimes you have to look at the box, and this was the case for this riddle. It was not as complicated as the one from yesterday. I think it was pretty straightforward if you know how this game works, and sometimes you need to look at the box, otherwise it can be very, very challenging. And the fact that they even used the booklet this time, it's something, like you need to think about that. I didn't find it particularly complicated, but if you solved it already at home, let me know in the comments below, or even if you were just solving it with me, did you get to the solution immediately? Just a reminder that you're gonna have the link to the next video, so day 3, at the end of this video if it's already out, and you're also gonna have a link to the playlist with all the episodes that came out so far. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow for day 3. Ciao ciao!